একজন মানুষের গোটা জীবনে যত ধরন সংকট হতে পারে তার সবকটি জীবন দিয়ে দেখছে ফিলিস্তিনের মানুষ। খাবার নেই, পানি নেই, এমনকি চিকিৎসার শেষ সুযোগটুকু দ্রুত ফুরিয়ে আসছে, কারণ জ্বালানি বন্ধ করে দিয়েছে ইসরায়েল। প্রচণ্ড আক্রোশে হামলার মাত্রা বাড়াচ্ছে তারা। প্রতিনিয়ত সন্তান হারা হচ্ছেন ফিলিস্তিনের কোনো না কোনো মা, আর যারা বেঁচে আছেন তারাও জানেন না তাদের এই নিঃশ্বাসটুকু শেষ হয়ে যাবে কখন। কি অপরাধ এই 23 লাখ মানুষের যে তাদের মৃত্যুর মুখে ঠেলে দিতে রাজি, অথচ তাদেরকে আশ্রয় দিতে রাজি হচ্ছে না আশেপাশের কোনো প্রতিবেশী মুসলিম দেশ। আর বিশ্ববাসীর কাছে ফিলিস্তিনিদের চাওয়াটাই বাকি। এইসব বিষয় নিয়ে আলাপ করতে বাংলাদেশে নিযুক্ত ফিলিস্তিনের রাষ্ট্রদূত ইউসেফ SY রামাদানের কাছে এসেছে একাত্তর। তার সঙ্গে আলাপ করব, তবে তার আগে ইসরায়েল ফিলিস্তিন সংঘাতের কিংবা দ্বন্দ্বের প্রেক্ষাপট একটু জানার চেষ্টা করি। 100 বছরেরও বেশি সময় আগে 1917 সালের 2রা নভেম্বর ব্রিটিশ ইহুদি সম্প্রদায়ের নেতা লায়নেল ওয়াল্টার রথচাইল্ডকে মাত্র 67 শব্দের ছোট্ট একটি চিঠি লিখেছিলেন তৎকালীন ব্রিটিশ পররাষ্ট্রমন্ত্রী আর্থার বেলফোর। চিঠিটা ছোট হলেও এর বিষয়বস্তু ছিল খুবই গভীর, যার ফলাফল অনুভূত হচ্ছে এখনো। চিঠিতে ব্রিটিশ সরকার অঙ্গীকার করেছিল ফিলিস্তিনে আলাদা ইহুদি রাষ্ট্র গঠন করা হবে, আর তার জন্য সব ধরনের সহায়তা দেয়া হবে। এটাই ছিল ঐতিহাসিক বেলফোর ঘোষণা। যেই কথা সেই কাজ, 90% আরব জনগোষ্ঠীর ফিলিস্তিনি ভূখণ্ডের দখল যেতে থাকল ব্রিটিশ ইহুদিদের হাতে। 1948 সাল নাগাদ ফিলিস্তিনের 33% ভূখণ্ড দখল করে নিল ইহুদিরা, কিন্তু তাদের হাতে ছিল মাত্র 6% মালিকানা। সেই সময় 181 প্রস্তাবনা গ্রহণ করে জাতিসংঘ। সেখানে বলা হয় এই অঞ্চলকে ভাগ করে ইহুদি ও আরব দুটো আলাদা রাষ্ট্র গঠন করা হবে। এই ব্যবস্থা নাকচ করে দেয় ফিলিস্তিনিরা, কারণ বেশিরভাগ উর্বর উপকূলীয় অঞ্চল সহ ফিলিস্তিনের 55% ইহুদিদের দেয়ার কথা বলা হয়। সেই সময় ঐতিহাসিক ফিলিস্তিন ভূখণ্ডের 94% এবং 67% জনসংখ্যাই ছিল ফিলিস্তিনিরা। কিন্তু 1948 সালের 14 মে ফিলিস্তিনিদের ওপর জাতিগত নির্মূল অভিযান শুরু করে ইহুদি সেনাবাহিনী। একের পর এক গ্রাম ধ্বংস করে বাড়াতে থাকে তাদের সীমানা। সেদিনই 100রও বেশি ফিলিস্তিনি নারী, পুরুষ ও শিশুকে হত্যা করা হয়। সেই থেকে শুরু, এখন পর্যন্ত বিভিন্ন সময় ক্ষমতার পালাবদল হয়েছে ফিলিস্তিনে, কিন্তু কোনো পরিবর্তন আসেনি ফিলিস্তিনিদের ভাগ্যের। বারবার ইসরায়েলের আঘাতে জর্জরিত হয়েছে ছোট্ট এই ভূখণ্ড, এখনও তাই চলছে। ফিলিস্তিনে ইসরায়েলের যে আগ্রাসন এবং ইসরায়েলের সঙ্গে ফিলিস্তিনের যে সংঘাত, সংঘর্ষ এবং দুই দেশের মধ্যে যে দ্বন্দ্ব, তার প্রেক্ষাপট নিয়ে একটু রিপোর্ট আমরা দেখছিলাম। এই মুহূর্তে আমাদের সাথে আছেন বাংলাদেশে নিযুক্ত ফিলিস্তিনি রাষ্ট্রদূত মিস্টার ইউসেফ SY রামাদান। Hello, Your Excellency, Mr. Ambassador.
You're welcome.
Very first thing I would like to know that how's your family over there? Are they with you here or they are in Palestine?
Allow me first of all to send a special greeting for the people of Bangladesh, for their support and solidarity. Support and solidarity from their heart to the people of Palestine and to the struggle of the Palestinian people. About my family, to your question, all the Palestinians are my family, all of them. We lost the second day of the thing, we lost 4 of our family, 3 brothers and a child, 4 years old. And 3-4 days ago, we lost another 27 from the family, and again 23. Most of them, believe me, children and women, and elderly people up to 6 years old, 60 years old. We cannot mourn what I have lost, because I have lost so far 6,100 of my brothers and sisters in Palestine. I have lost 2,300 of my children in Palestine. the Palestinian people is being stripped from their humanity. They are not being treated as a human being. That is sad. Especially it is on the watch of the international community. Everybody can watch and witness and see and decide after that who is right and who is wrong. So the situation, I cannot find words in the dictionary that I can really explain the scene, how the people are living.
If you talk about this conflict, the current situation, what is the state of Palestinian government in this issue? I mean, does the government accuse Hamas for starting the conflict, for the recent bloodshed and everything, or they say Hamas for doing the
Look,
attack?
you cannot accuse the victim. We are the victim. You cannot accuse us for anything. According to the international law, according to the human law, people under occupation have the full right to resist the occupation in any means, including in armed struggle. That's the system. You liberated your country not through rice and roses. You also paid heavy price, right? All the nation who were under occupation and they seek freedom, they had to pay a price. And we are paying that price. We are paying that. But we are leaving big space for them. 78% of Palestine, historical Palestine, is yours. Just give us 22%. And you are minority and we are the majority. To that level. And that's why I must confess, that's why there is a big number of the Palestinian people, they don't like that. But for the sake of peace, let's accept.
We have learned that Israel, what you have also said, Israel has started strategic bombing.
It's a carpet bombing, actually.
In this case, what their intention might be, I mean, what they want.
Israel for the last 75 years built itself in a way that it is very difficult to invade, that another force to invade Israel or to try to endanger the security of Israel. And this is the image of Israel in the world. Powerful country, have the most advanced technology. The American war machine are all the most advanced weapon and technology, American technology, and is in the hand of those people from the resistance in Gaza Strip. And early morning, suddenly, they jam everything. They destroy the wall, and they were able to go through up to 40 or 50 kilometers inside the territories which was occupied in 1948, which we call Israel today. And they were able to control big part, more than 11 cities, villages, and so on, and control, I think, 11 military posts, very strong posts. The Israeli, they woke up, it's a nightmare for them. They didn't believe what happened. They never expected something to happen. Something never happened for 75 years since the day Israel was established. So they broke the arrogancy of Israel. The idea that this Israeli occupation forces are undefeated vanished. The idea that their intelligence in the world and in the Gaza and in West Bank and other is a shield, a real shield to protect the Israeli citizen, also demolished, destroyed, vanished. So obviously They were for 12 hours in a coma. They didn't know what to do. Number one, international level, they have to regain the image that no, we are still. On the other hand, the Israeli society, which unfortunately most of it, it's a hardline society. They want nothing but a revenge. Revenge means what? In their idea, kill as much as possible from the Palestinian. Man, woman, children, regardless. Netanyahu himself in his government, he knows that his political future is over. There is no chance because he has to take responsibility. He and all his government has to bear the main responsibility. And today, the Israeli society, only 20% support Netanyahu and 80% they don't support him. So he knows he's going. He knows that very well. So what he's trying to do, he's trying his little best to provide the Israeli society with a gift so they forgive him and allow him to continue. And what is that gift? The blood of our children. And that is the reality.
We are seeing the US, UK, and the whole Western world, in one sense, they are backing Israel like anything. But in this case, we are not seeing OIC, and if you talk about Arab League and any other Muslim countries, they are not backing like the Western countries backing Israel. How would you evaluate this relationship?
It's unfortunate, obviously. It's very unfortunate.
Israel is surrounded by Arab countries,
Yes,
Muslim countries,
yes.
but still they're exercising the power. They're exercising conflicts. Why and how?
Israel know, in order to be accepted in the Middle East, they have to normalize relation with all the Arab countries. Only then they can arrest and be sure that Israel will continue to live in the Middle East, not stranger anymore. The division of the Arab world is as a result of the creation of the state of Israel in the Middle East. Planting a cancer in a body, this body cannot live in a healthy way, cannot think properly, cannot act properly, cannot work properly, cannot prosper, cannot. And that's what it's intentionally it's done. What are the Arabs and the Muslims doing? Obviously, they can do more and much more. On the 18th, we had a meeting with the Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, 15 ambassadors of the OIC. And she said clearly that it is, if not today, then when we're going to have unity as a Muslim nation. It is the time now. We all believe that this land is a Palestinian land, belong to the Palestinian people, and it is time for the people of Palestine to have their own independent state. And if we just sit down and watch, they will keep grabbing more and more land, and there will be no land for establishing the state. That's exactly her word, what she said. That's great. But I want to hear this from all the Muslim leaders in the world. Because if she say that, and the others, it's difficult because, you know, the American will not allow that, the British will not allow that. But there will be a time you keep diplomacy aside. You should keep diplomacy aside. It's time to act. It is the time today. It is the time to show that we all are united behind right, not behind evil. They cannot fight 2 billion people. We are 2 billion Muslims all over the world. Not only that, we have another 2 or 3 or 4 billion people will also support us who are not Muslim. And when those other countries see the unity among the Muslim nation, they will respect us more. They will become allies with us also. They become true friends, and they will know that their interest is with us.
What will be your message to the world on behalf of Palestinian people?
Well, for the world, I want to say one thing only. We, the people of Palestine, no matter Gaza, or from West Bank, or from Jerusalem, or from the refugees in Lebanon, or Syria, or Iraq, or Egypt, or or Jordan, we want one thing only. We want justice. That's all. Nothing but justice. We're not going to ask for anything. Justice. That's all. Believe me, no one can explain to you the meaning of being homeless except the homeless. I am ambassador of a country that I cannot go to that country. Can you imagine? I am not allowed to go to Palestine. I was denied from 2001, denied access to go to see my uncles, two uncles who died. I couldn't even say goodbye to them. Aunties, cousins. For 22 years, I have no access to go to Palestine. More 6 million people are the same like me. Cannot go to our home, to our land. So we don't know the meaning of nationality. We don't know the meaning of citizenship. What does it mean? We never been. Because if you don't have home, you don't have a passport, you don't have an ID, then what is this life for? We need dignity, freedom. We want our home back. That's all we want. Please stop genocide. Think those people in Gaza are your relative or your friends, or think about it this way. Put yourself on their shoes. Those mothers who see their babies slaughtered in front of them, or see those children, their parents is being killed in front of their eyes. What happened for those children when they grow up? How do you think they will be? Angel? They'll be a fighter. They'll be a fighter, just like those people who are fighting today. All of them. It's a result. It's a result of 75 years of oppression. It's the duty of humanity. Whoever believes that humanity should prevail and justice should prevail, support Palestine. And I'm really extremely grateful to the people of Bangladesh for showing this support, not only from their mouth, lips, but also support from their heart and from their mind.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. আপনাদেরকে অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ আমাদের সাথে এই পুরো সময়টা জুড়ে যুক্ত থাকবার জন্য। এমন আরও অনেক বিষয় নিয়ে ভবিষ্যতে আবারও আমরা আপনাদের সামনে এসে হাজির হব। সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ।